The 21st of December 2019, it's going to start changing quite a lot. A lot is going to start changing from this moment, from this point onwards, indeed. When it comes to you, my gorgeous Geminis, when it comes to you, my beautiful Geminis, this is going to be a really important moment in time, because a lot was boiling down to this particular moment. I am talking about a long process. I am talking about your spiritual journey. I am talking about things that you have been doing and focusing on, but in particular in the last or within the last 12 months, indeed. Things that have been slowing you down, things that didn't happen, things that didn't unfold, and things that didn't manifest in the way that you wanted them to manifest, but especially when it comes to the actual speed of the process, especially when it comes to the certain change, especially when it comes to the certain swift change, and most certainly those things that didn't unfold as quick as you wanted them to unfold. It is just going to provide you now with a really beautiful and very powerful realization about your own success. But most certainly this is going to be the moment in time when your transformation is just going to start taking place. I really like it, because you're going to realize that something very simple or something very easy and something very like kind of not really complex is going to become the part of the picture, which means that a certain problem is just going to slowly drift away, and you are going to be provided with a beautiful and rather sacred opportunity to view your life in a slightly different way, from a slightly different angle. This in itself is going to happen without you even actually realizing this, without you even actually recognizing this as such. More so, the 21st of December 2019, it is going to be an entrance into a completely different world. I really like this so much, because it is the vibrational, in a vibrational way. This is just going to be very rejuvenating, because you, my gorgeous Geminis, have been going through a lot. You have been very busy. There was a lot going on in your lives, and especially within the last 12 months, a lot to focus on, not only when it comes to work, not only when it comes to career, not only when it comes to security and balance, but also there were certain things going on when it comes to your relationships and when it comes to your emotions. And this was absolutely brilliant in a way, because that was kind of pushing you through, it was pushing you towards the certain direction, whether you realize this or not. Subconsciously and intuitively, you were guided by your spirit guides, you were guided by your guardian angels, and you were following a certain path. So there was quite a few things, like emotionally, that you need to kind of work on. Emotionally, you need to pay attention to, but most certainly you were able to use this beautiful and rather powerful balance of energy and energies and project them to your own, towards your own success, indeed. So that's why, on one hand, my gorgeous Geminis, you had to kind of suffer in a certain way, but on another hand, you were using this beautiful compact of absolutely wonderful and very, very wise and very powerful and very successful energy towards the direction that it was meant to happen, that it was meant to unfold. The actual December is going to be absolutely incredible. You are most certainly going to feel this. You are most certainly going to sense this. It is not only about the 21st of December, my gorgeous Geminis. It is the actual whole of the month that is just going to set you on the way. It is going to set you on a journey. It is going to reset you and set you on a path that it was meant to be part of your life, part of your existence, part of your spiritual journey. Within the last 36 months, there was a lot that was preparing you for this particular moment. So from the beginning of December, it is going to be very important when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your social relationships, when it comes to your life. But it's just a lot is going to happen without you even realizing, because what is this going to lead to towards the end of December, and you having the whole new completion around you, which is going to surprise you, which is going to really shake you up a little bit at the same time. But this is going to be a good shaky indeed, because it's going to be rather important, rather woomish moment moment when it comes to your own success, and the whole new option is just going to kind of become very much so relevant to you at the end of December 2019. This in itself is going to discover, and it's going to show you, and it's going to direct you towards the new option, towards the new path, towards the new opportunity. On one hand, this is all going to stem from the actual 21st of December 2019. It is a rather sacred day. As I said millions of times, every single month in the year has got like a different energy. Every single day has got a different energy. Every single century has got a different energy. Everything is connected to something, and everything is receiving certain vibrations from something. And this is how it works. But when it comes to the actual whole year, so of course, so January, February, March, April, every single month has got like a different energy, but it's a lot happening according to that energy. So as we are going towards the end of the year, this energy is more intense, and most certainly things that have been unfinished, we are kind of pushed towards it. We are pushed towards that direction, so we can have one more time the actual opportunity to actually do something about it. This is very deep, and it's very spiritual, and it's a lot to do with our existence on this earth. We all have a certain options, we all have a certain path, certain journeys, certain spirituality to work on in order to let ourselves to spiritually expand, of course. But what is going to happen with you, Gemininis? Now, this is the moment of radiance. You are going to be very happy, very excited, absolutely over the moon to be Gemininis in December in particular, because the moment of radiance is just going to last throughout the months. What is this going to do? This, what I said, every single month it's a different energy. So by the time we get to the September, October, this is when the energy becomes very tense in many different ways, and it's pushing us towards like things that are going to provide us with a certain opportunity, the time of an unfoldment. So when it comes to you, Gemininis, you are going to feel December like there is no tomorrow, like, oh my lord, my lord, my lord, this is going to be absolutely incredible, because you are going to feel very ecstatic. You're going to feel very happy, and you're going to also feel throughout December, you're going to feel this powerful vibration and powerful energy, and there is a lot going to lead to that particular day, that particular date, 21st of December. It's like an entrance into a new dimension. It's an entrance into a completely different portal. The last time when this dimension was around Gemininis was in 2011. 2011, this was the last time when Gemininis was showered by this powerful, sacred, amazing, incredible, absolutely amazing energy. As I say, your magnetism is going to be high throughout December, but the 21st of December 2019, it's actually going to be an entrance when you're going to feel this Vavavumish energy, and you're going to be able to kind of like find yourself through things that you are going through in life, and suddenly you're going to feel like lots of connections, what you want to do, like suddenly you're going to start feeling this powerful vibration, like, ooh la la, I want to do this, I want to do that. And also it's the energy is everywhere, and the beautiful amount of optimistic energy that is going to come through on the 21st of December. This is going to be an amazing moment in time, because both of you little Gemininis, because there are a couple of you within you, like Gemininis, both of you are going to be super radiant, super powerful, super significant. So that's why you are able to use this energy, and that's why you are able to make this energy even more powerful when it comes to your own strength, when it comes to your own power, because they're coupled within you. And that is going to be an incredible moment of rebirth, because you are going to receive your blessings literally. These blessings that you are going to receive on that particular day, and from that day onwards, is going to help you not only to emerge in a completely different way, it's not only going to make you feel very strong and very brave when it comes to new direction that you're going to have to make adjustment through with in in order to get where you want to get. You started a certain process of changes when it comes to emotions, when it comes to emotional lives, when it comes to people that are getting on your nerves and people that are sucking out your energy, people that are energy vampires, that are not meant to be there anymore. You already started a certain process, and this is going to open your eyes and confirm something kind of absolutely mind-blowing to you. But at the same time, this is going to be time of the power, time of a movement. The new promise is going to come through, and creativity is just going to, at the same time, going to be leading you towards the most grounding moment in a long time that you say had, at least from 2011. Important, because your grounding moment is going to enhance your power. And what is your power going to do? At the same time, it's going to bring you and make you realize, oh my God, it's time. This is going to be a huge, massive wake-up call, and you are going to have a very important and very powerful vision by the end of the actual December 2019. That particular vision that you are going to have at the same time is going to be so strong. It's going to be something more than a vision, because at the same time you're going to invoke something. So that means that the power of your manifestation is just going to be absolutely mind-blowing. So you have to be very careful to focus clearly, to think in an open-minded way, to stretch your mind as much as you can, because you are having an important time of unfoldment, and the end of December is going to actually bring you an absolutely remarkable option, realization. I don't even know how to explain how important this is going to be. This is a very complex moment. It's a lot to do with realization. It's a lot to do with a new option. It's a lot to do with a new direction, but at the same time, accomplishment, and at the same time, something is going to be confirmed to you. Some emotional stage, emotional life, vibration that confused you a little bit because you weren't too sure whether you took the right turning and things like that. So most certainly, this is all going to lead on another incredible moment that you are going to have at the end of December, and that is all going to come through the actual you having a control over a situation, which is on one hand going to make you realize the greatest success, and that is going to bring you confidence, and that is in itself going to bring you determination to just go for it. Gemini is the bottom line is you're going to make an important decision at the end of December. This might not be like straight away, oh yeah, I'm just going to change everything now. No, baby, no. You go with this vibration, you go with this power, you go with this energy. Remember what I say, the power of your mind, your energy, your direction, your manifestation is here in your mind. Just make sure you go with the flow, Geminis. Make sure that you are as open-minded, make sure as you are as creative, make sure that you are as optimistic as you possibly can be, because at the same time the radiance of the actual manifestation from the power of your mind is just going to start taking changes, start making manifestation for you, because this is the time of completion. Absolutely remarkable and rather magical moment in time for you. Your reflection is going to be amazing, and I absolutely like this, because as I said, this is going to be the control over a situation that you are going to have like you didn't have in a long time, and that in itself is going to give you control over a situation in general, with the strength, courage, energy, determination, action, confidence, and accomplishment. And somebody very important in your life, it's also going to praise you along the way. It's going to tell you something, it's going to confirm something to you, and that is going to mean the world of good to you as well, because it's not only going to be like the time of the power, but it is just going to be even more trust that you're going to gain after this moment in time. You see, it's very much so connected to the time of your life, Geminis, when you felt like you like your patience. You needed to have a patience in order to get to this important and very particular point, my gorgeous Geminis. But most certainly it's happening, and it's very, very good, and you are about to embrace something very, very important and very significant when it comes to your own change. It's so good, because this is all coming through a tough cycle. The tough cycle is coming to an end. The very tough and very difficult cycle is coming to an end, and the The end is on the 21st of December, and this is why this is the time to release things, and emotions are going to run pretty high indeed, but in general, the actual prosperity lies ahead, and you will know that the flexibility is going to come through as well. But at the same time, this is the greatest moment in time for you, my gorgeous Gemininis, when it comes to your own personal, powerful, significant, rather advanced enlightenment. Absolutely remarkable moment in time indeed. My name is Sasha Bonasin, and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Gemininis, and it's for December 2019. So it's for you, my beautiful Gemininis, and it's for December 2019. The actual number that you're going to have when it comes to the numerology, oh my lord, it is number 10. Number 10, something is coming to an end, something is final this month, but it's going to be the good final thing. It's going to be brilliant, and most certainly it could have gone one way or it could have gone another way, but when it comes to you, Gemininis, it's a good news that you are going to have. The completion of a journey is coming to an end, but at the same time, it is all about the protection, security, and power, realization, certain things that you started not that long ago, but you were uncertain and you were just waiting for some kind of direction, some kind of sign. So most certainly, this is all about you getting the beginning, you going to the beginning when it comes to your own rebirth, but also at the same time, it's about your fulfillment, it's about the realization, it's about the happiness, it's about the courage that you will have through this, and at the same time, it's about your own illumination. You know, it's just so good. I'm so happy because at the same time, you know, a new start is coming, and that is just going to be keep on illuminating you even more. When it comes to home, this is going to be the month when a big change is going to start taking place. So a big change is going to start taking place slowly, catch a monkey. When it comes to your home, the little change is going to start taking place, but this is so good because it's all about the actual big change, all about homecoming time, joy, pleasure, peace, love, relationships, good family, you know, and it's also to do with you feeling really proud of yourself. This is the moment when you will be able to prove something to yourself, but to the other people as well that means to you so much, and that is going to balance back so beautifully, and it's going to make you feel even better about yourself. But also on another hand, it's just a good moment in time. It's your accomplishment, it's the things that you have done, couple of things. Now it's going to come back, and it's just going to be the greatest confirmation about the completion, but it's a lot to do with the prosperity and well-being, and you will realize that you're reaching a very important stage when it comes to your security and power, but in particular when it comes to a luxurious moment in life. Ooh la la, Gemininis. Some kind of luxury is just going to be waving at you like this, which means that you will be a little bit closer to a very big point in your life when you will be able to afford something really interesting and really important, really significant to yourself, or you will allow yourself to afford this, and that is just going to be so good because it's most certainly going to be the greatest moment in time, I have to say, you see. And also, it is just a time of happiness, you know, the happiness that you will feel. You know, I know it feels like, oh, happiness. No, this is really important because in and out within you, there is a lot going to start coming out this month through your own happiness. You will open your eyes rather wise, and this wiseness is also going to illuminate you in different ways when it comes to projecting your own intuition in a kind of more powerful way, which is on another hand going to make you aware certain things that you wouldn't be aware of, and is the new beginning that you're going to have, and this is going to be really good. And I'm not talking about any beginning, I'm talking about the beginning. This is about changey your lifey. Most certainly my gorgeous Gemininis. On another hand, let me tell you something else. It is about justice. You're also, my lord, there are a couple of signs, you know, I remember there was a justice going on this month. It's so good because you're going to just have that last last part of this year to actually deal with something legal or some kind of issue that will come through, and it's most certainly going to be your justice, you know, and this in itself is going to be so important, something that you waited for a while, something that you waited other people to decide for you, but most certainly this is going to bring you a proper balance, a harmony, and this is just going to be reward. That reward is going to provide you with an opportunity, with an option straight away, but then at the same time, you know, it is all about the self-satisfaction that you're going to have, and you're going to get like really important advice at around that time. So when you hear about your justice, when you hear that about this particular unfoldment, that in itself, it's also going to be the moment in time when you will know that there is a very wise advice that you're going to get at the same time, and this is going to be very important because it's going to help you to make a certain decision alongside, you know, this journey. Absolutely remarkable moment in time indeed. Okay, when it comes to your health, I really need you, you know, I say this millions of times, but it's rather important. Please keep on taking organic acerola cherry powder. I say this, I know, many times, but it is just something that we need to take like sometimes every now and then, but sometimes a little bit longer. It's organic acerola cherry powder. It gives you a natural vitamin C, okay, rather than going and buy synthetic vitamin C from the shops. Sadly, they say that it's natural for something that's synthetic, like ascorbic acid and things like that, is done by chemical process, and you don't want this in your body. So that's why you just go for the natural source of vitamin C, which is acerola cherry powder, organic acerola cherry powder. It needs to be natural without any ingredients, extra ingredients or anything like that, and you take 1 teaspoon in a little glass of water every single morning. I'm on about it, but it's a natural replenishment of vitamin C, which is going to help you with your own rejuvenation and things like that, and it's going to replenish vitamin C levels, and you are going to need something to just like kind of like boost your immune system. On another hand, what else I was going to say, echinacea, it's called, this herb, it's absolutely wonderful, you know, it's like to boost your immune system, and echinacea has got the ability to boost your immune system by increasing the white cells count in your body. By doing this, it has got the ability to boost your immune system. Echinacea is a herb that has been used for hundreds of years, and it's absolutely wonderful. You take it in a tincture or you take it in a capsule form. I prefer tincture because it gets into the bloodstream quicker, but when echinacea, you see, you don't take like just like that for a week or something like that, or for a month, you know, you take it for like about 2 months, you know, for like about 3 months, you know, you take it for 8 weeks, then 2 weeks breaks, then 8 weeks again, then 2 weeks break, you see, and then you take a long break. You don't take this for the all the time, but it does have got this wonderful ability to boost your immune system. Okay, echinacea, and you also take in a tincture. If you decide to take it, you take in a little bit of water, you put a little bit of echinacea, you drink it a couple of times a day, or at least once a day, but it's wonderful. On another hand, what else I was going to say, my gorgeous Gemininis, it's important to actually just make sure that throughout this month, once a week, once every Monday, once a week, so it's 4 times this month, if you can take organic wheatgrass, I know I said it before, but it's organic wheatgrass powder, and it needs to come from New Zealand. Sorry, that's my preferred option, it's New Zealand. Okay, so it needs to be organic wheatgrass powder, and it needs to come from New Zealand, and I need you to take this 4 times a month, every Monday in the morning. If you could take it at around the time when you take acerola, and this is going to help you to flush out toxins, to control the actual toxins in the body, but at the same time, it's going to help you to boost your immune system, to strengthen you, but also to get rid of the tummy, because your stomach is going to be like a little bit sensitive, of course, and this is going to do a few things at the same time. One more thing I was going to say to you, my gorgeous Gemininis, it's inside your mouth. Your gums are going to be rather sensitive, so to make sure that you are using natural mouthwash, organic aloe vera and tea tree would be perfect, and also organic toothpaste without fluoride. Toothpaste and mouthwash needs to be without horrible vile fluoride. Okay, so it's organic organic tea tree and aloe vera mouthwash and the toothpaste as well. So this is going to help you to keep your gums healthy, but also organic vitamin C, what I said, it's going to help you with the gums healing as well. It's rather important. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, just check with your doctor or check with your GP, because only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. Okay, so now my gorgeous Gemininis, and also one more thing that I was going to say, you know, even when it comes to your health, you are going through a very important transformation. Work with it, you know, do things this month. It's important to do things slightly differently. Maybe if you're not exercising, go out there and exercise a little bit. It's important to go with this powerful flow, because it's not only going to help you quicker with your healing, but it's also going to reveal you subconsciously where you need to pay attention more, and you will go with this wonderful flow, and in general it's going to help you to heal quicker. So try to make sure that you are having a perfect work-life balance, but also just remember to take care of yourself and exercise as much as you can, my gorgeous Gemininis. Okay, so the first date that I would like you to pay attention to, my beautiful babies, is actually going to be on the 2nd of December. The 2nd of December is just like, oh my God, you will have an important moment with a certain relationships, important moment with a certain people, and you needed that security. Maybe you just felt like a little bit uneasy, maybe you felt like a little bit on your own, maybe you just felt like things haven't been right, maybe you just kind of like needed a little bit of confirmation. But this is because December is slowly going to start bringing things into balance to you again. This is why you're going to have a very important moment when it comes to like people being important in your life, and important people in your life that you were maybe worrying about and you were uncertain how to approach certain problem or issue. It's actually going to start kind of like, it's going to surprise you, because maybe from some other side, from some other person who is like together with you in this situation, it's actually going to surprise you with a certain outcome, certain direction, idea, which is going to be really good, because on another hand, it is just all about emotions and doing things and enjoying yourself and just like basically taking things on the next level. On another hand, there is an advice that I really like here, that you're gonna get at around the same time. You're gonna be told something, and that particular thing, it's gonna be like an idea that is just going to stay planted in your mind, and you're not gonna kind of be able to move on from it. This is brilliant, because you're also gonna make an important decision, and without you even realize, this is going to be the time of enlightenment, the time of power, the time of a very high significance when it comes to the whole new passion which is going to be revealed. And that in itself is just going to give you a hermit moment. You know how important hermit moment is, because you are having very strong connection with your spirit guides, with your spirit world, with your guardian angels, and this is why this hermit moment, it's going to basically self-illuminate you to the certain point, to the certain stage, and that self-illumination, it's also gonna be very important for you, because you will know that this is an important moment in time to kind of like see who is a little bit not decisive, who is a little bit like deceptive. Somebody deceptive is going to come through. Somebody deceptive is going to come forward. Something is going to become the part of your mind, and that in itself is going to help you to kind of like make a certain decision, but also to be careful and also to move on at the same time from this. This is so important, because what else the hermit moment is going to do and reveal to you, it's actually going to be highly illuminated moment, which is just going to reveal to you and make sure that you keep on having faith in your dreams. Keep on having faith in your dreams, because your hard work, it's about to start paying off, and make sure to focus. This is an important day just for you to make sure, to stay committed to the task at hand. Indeed, because it's bringing something rather vavavoom-ish. Okay, the second important date is going to be, my gorgeous Gemininis, on the 15th of December. The 15th of December, it's all about a certain departure or a journey that you're going to have. Something to do with a trip, going somewhere, booking trip, but this is all good, because there is some kind of idea waiting for you whenever you go there. Or when you're on your way there, or when you're on your way back. It all depends depends, as long as the energy is connected to this. But on another hand, you're going to realize on the 15th of December that, you know, an advancement into the unknown, it's actually going to be very significant here, but it's so good because it's going on the next level. That in itself is going to be an important moment in time, because it's going to get you thinking, it's going to get you going, you know, and where you didn't have any like a happiness or excitement, now suddenly you're going to see like a beautiful light at the end of the tunnel, which is going to become the most beautiful sun indeed, which is on another hand going to give you that Varvumish moment in time, and it's going to help you to have a connection with your future. On the 15th of December, you are indeed going to make an important decision, and an option that you're going to make, it's going to take off in November 2020. You're going to make a decision here, you're going to make you're going to plant a beautiful spiritual seed that is going to have an second stage in November 2020 indeed. But on another hand, you also will know on the 15th of December, you are going to have an omen. You are going to have an omen. There is a little bird that is going to be around you. Little bird is going to become very significant. Something will be flying, little bird. Something is going to be quite significant and different. The way the bird is going to be flying, the way the bird is going to sound, the way the bird, maybe it's going to have a color. If there is a sound that bird is going to be making, that this is all going to be taken into consideration. Maybe the bird will not make a noise at all. Maybe bird will just fly in a different way. Maybe bird would fly just really quickly in front of your face. Maybe the color is going to be different. The bottom line is something is going to be unusual. Something is going to be standing out. Something is going to be different. Something is going to be bizarre when it comes to that particular bird. But what this is going to mean to you even more, this is going to be an important sign to you. When you see that bird, you will know that the changes are coming. A new option will be provided. The changes are coming, and they're going to be big, they're going to be huge, but also you will see that it is around the time you will be thinking about making certain decision. In order to make this certain decision, you need to be very mature, and you need to be like a kind of like a getting to the certain point of like some kind of dominance, some kind of success, some kind of like a confirmation. So this is also going to be the time of the confirmation that you need to make a really wise decision. The decision that you're going to make, it's all going to be connected like so much like with the rest of the months, but also with the rest of the actual year 2020. Important moment in time when it comes to your own unfoldment, but because at the same time this is going to be the beginning of an activation when it comes to the actual harmony coming into your sign, and the time for the celebration, because you're going to feel such a strong connection with this new stage, new beginning, and this is purely stemming from the actual completion when it comes to your life. I highly recommend you to get like a green aventurine. Look at this beauty here, my gorgeous Gemininis. Green aventurine is very powerful when it comes to the actual spiritual growth, spiritual opportunities, spiritual realization, our third psychic eye, our dreams, but in general, when we are spiritually growing. And you, my gorgeous Gemininis, are going to be growing like there is no tomorrow. This comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain. And in order to buy this, the link is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. The third important date is the 31st of December, my gorgeous Gemininis, and it's all about the balanced force, harmony, and you're gonna feel really firm here. You're gonna feel really proud of yourself because you're going to hear something, and at the same time somebody very important in your life, somebody very significant in your life, an important figure, somebody who you think of very highly, and somebody who you know for a long time, it's going to come through, and it's going to give you an information, it's going to give you a certain news, and that news that you are going to get, it's going to be very, very important to you indeed, because it's going to help you to make a decision when it comes to some kind of activity, swift activity and change. But this is going to be so good because at the same time you will have a control over a situation. Something is going to be confirmed to you, but on the idea, you know, something that you were like subconsciously like a kind of focusing on, working towards. Now this is all going to bring you balance, and it's going to make sense to you. There is a beautiful sense that you're going to make out of the situation that you were kind of unsure, but most certainly it is going to be the last drop in in the glass, which is going to happen, which is going to manifest and push you and make you realize something so significant about your future, about your power, about your success. Very strong pathways with the future are going to take place after this moment when it comes to the actual future planning, but most certainly very, very important indeed. Okay, so now basically going on the very first part of December, my gorgeous Gemininis, I would also highly suggest you to get like an amethyst. Look at the amethyst pendant. Very important, very significant when it comes to the grounding, when it comes to the balance, when it comes to discovery of our own passion, but also when we need to use a little bit of like a power of the third psychic eye. An amethyst is at the same time going to enhance your psychic abilities, but it's at the same time going to ground you and protect you from all sorts of negative energies. I think that this is really important for you to have throughout December and January, because you're going to be spiritually open quite a lot, so you just protect yourself with this. This comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Gemininis, you're also supporting my channel as well. So the first part of December is going to bring you someone very special in your life, someone very significant. A very special person is about to walk into your life here, somebody who's going to make a really beautiful relevance to you, but also somebody who's going to stay there. It is so much to do with somebody who's going to perfectly match your situation, but it's also that person is going to be someone who is going to confirm something to you at the same time, and somebody who's going to work so good with you, with your confidence. Somebody really good who's going to be boosting your confidence. These people are very powerful people in our lives. These people are very powerful parts of our spiritual journey. Whoever makes you feel so good, you should be around them as much as you can. On another hand, an intuitive decision, like something that's going to come to you. You will be kind of connected to your dreams, and something is going to be on your mind so much. And in particular, something is going to be on your mind through your consciousness and subconsciousness, or the very first thing in the morning. You're going to think about something, new stage, and that new stage, it's also going to be connected to the last 2 years, believe me or not, in your life when you were indecisive whether you should do it, whether you should not. Most certainly you will make an important decision, and that in itself is going to bring another contemplation, but the contemplation is going to be brilliant because you will make the right choice. On another hand, this is going to lead towards your own this is going to lead towards your own victory and mental clarity, and most certainly it is going to be very powerful moment in time, because the connection with dreams and all this, you really need to kind of watch for, and also follow your nurturing and creativity. Creativity is going to be very vibrant here, and you are going to find yourself very daring and very adventurous. Not like complete adventure, but it's like adventurous when it comes to like jumping into the water, even if you don't know how to swim. If you don't jump in the water, you will never learn how to swim, my gorgeous Gemininis. And this is following this creativity, following this path, following this bliss. It's going to take you towards some kind of competition. You will be part of the competition, and guess what? You're going to do absolutely greaty, because by the time we get to the second part of December, you're going to have a good news because you were part of the competition, and that is going to provide you with an important decision. This is when you're going to make that decision when it comes to joy, family, excitement, success, accomplishment. Ooh la la. You're going to feel great honor, and people around you are going to feel great honor for you as well. And homecoming time, which is at the same time going to be the greatest moment of escape, because it's going to make you escape from the quite low vibrational part in your life. Maybe you didn't kind of get on with a certain family members. There was a little bit of maybe like a little bit of negativity, or like somebody really important in your life. There was some kind of negativity or disagreement. So this is all going to bounce back, and it's just going to make this place, this area of your life rather radiant. So an escape from the negative situation is just going to bring a beautiful illuminating light, which is just also going to bring a certain problem with important people or important person in your life to an end. This is coming to the actual generosity and balance, beautiful balance you're going to have, which is on another hand going to make you realize that you want to change something, a big problem that was driving you nuts, that was driving you nuts, that was bringing you down, that was making you feel negative. And also on another hand, it's going to be the time for celebration, because it's all about the conclusion to the problem that was really there for the last 3 years. In itself, this is going to be important time, because it's going to bring you healing immediately, very artistic, but also the realization about a certain abandonment. You're going to need to change a certain part of your life. You're going to be like, oh God, I'm not too sure. But then again, immediately if you do that, you will see that what is going to take over, the feeling of a bright prospect, the feeling of the other side, the feeling of the other dimension, it's going to be so much more brighter, so much more powerful, so much more unique, so much more significant when it comes to you and what you want to do. And that in itself is going to be something that you will focus on, instead of things that maybe didn't work out in the past. And this is going to be like, ooh la la, the whole new prospect and direction is going to come through, and that is just going to make you feel so good. It's all about the completion because of the success, you know, and you're going to be wondering yes or no. Another option is going to become relevant here, and you will just go for it. This is all about the actual determination, you know. It's brilliant, because you were worrying whether you're going to do this. A lot was boiling this moment, you know. You were worrying so much, you thought, yeah, I can't do this, and then you were like, that became a burden, energy burden. But by the time you get to the last part of December, you will see that this is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and it is going to be amazing, because you're going to do really well. You will have control over a situation, and that in itself is going to be amazing, because it is going to help you to rest, to relax and chill out with things that you were worrying about. And not only that, it is going to be the decision that you're going to make, and that in itself is going to be the greatest awakening. It's going to be brilliant, because security and power, it's going to kick in, and it's going to make you realize you are at a very solid stage of your life, ready for anything. And the wonderful synchronicity with someone very important, it's also going to inspire you at the end of at the end of December. And you just have to follow, you have to be keep on assertive, you just have to follow your bliss, because it's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's all about you being assertive, and it's all about you being committed to the task at hand. And as I said, at around the end of December, there is also going to be the justice moment that you're going to have. Your justice. This is all to do with your justice. This is all to do with your life. This is all to do with the karma. This is justice, but it's the big picture of justice. Big picture of justice, providing you and showing you that you're entering the whole new stage, whole new journey. And it's purely stemming from emotional heaviness that you were going through, my gorgeous Gemininis, in the past 24 months. So this is why the big bottom line here is looking at the big picture. It's a justice. Absolutely wonderful, and there is something very wise that you're going to get and gain from this particular situation, because at the same time you're going to realize something powerful about yourself, a new skill, you know, and that is going to become an inspiring potential for you at the right moment in time, and most certainly is going to lead towards some kind of dream, very beautiful dream of yours, which is going to involve like making certain changes which are going to be quite big later on. But this most certainly, my gorgeous Gemininis, is going to be only the beginning, and it's going to be good. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's going to reflect on your whole life, literally. This is how important December is actually going to be. Ooh la la. Okay, so now I'm just going to take tarot cards, and I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to connect to those of you that are in relationship. You know, Geminis in relationship, this is going to be such a beautiful time of the actual achievement. I really like it, because I don't know, it seems to be like somebody was part of the actual spiritual journey at around your partner that was a little bit of a snaky and a grassy. So your partner kind of had to slow down with a certain progress or a certain success, and there was some certain adjustment that they need to do. Now, that doesn't matter, because that happened in the past. The bottom line is there is a great success that your partner is going to have, that you're both going to benefit from this month. And this is so brilliant, because it's going to help you both to chill out and to reflect on something, and you are going to be able to make an important decision, and that decision is going to be the seed that you will plant, and most most certainly it's going to work pretty much wild later on. So emotionally, this is going to be a great time because financially you're reaching an important stage and you will be able to do something financially because of that. So that's absolutely brilliant. And there is also an important learning process and something that you're going to learn about your partner this month, but you will like it. Okay? So now I'm just going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to connect to those of you Geminis that are actually single and ready to mingy. Stranger in the night, Gemini in the morning, na 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 na. You, my gorgeous Geminis, you know, I can see you flirting and I can see you having a great time, but there is someone very beautiful that is about to walk into your life this month, you know. I'm not saying that you're going to like see that person straight away, hug them, kissy, and that's it, you know, having baby, you know, in the same month, you know. No, baby, no. It is the beginning of a very important process. Somebody very important is going to walk in, very significant and very powerful. And I like it because it is also going to be the person who is going to not only be the part of your life, part of your future, but it's somebody who's going to shake you really nicely. And also this person is going to help you to grow spiritually, mentally. This person is going to help you grow in so many different ways. And I like it because one person like this just appears like every 200 years, honestly, it feels like it. But most certainly somebody very beautiful is about to walk into your life, and it's the way you're gonna feel when you meet them, the way they're gonna feel when they meet you. As I said, you can only talk this month, you can only see them, you will only come across each other this month, but one step at a time. And this person is bringing you something very important, very significant and very beautiful, which is going to make you feel so happy. My gorgeous Geminis, go out there and meet as many people as you can. You will be flirting, you will be having a great time, and that in itself is going to be brilliant for you because I know you're going to love it, for confidence and everything else. But most certainly be prepared to be swept off your feet because this person is coming and it's not even going to be that long at all. Wow. Okay, my gorgeous Geminis, I love you all. I love every single one of you. I wish you a Merry Christmas, 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 and a Happy New Year. Okay, I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year 2020. I wish you all the best. I love you all so much. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, and light. Okay, my gorgeous Geminis, I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, and light to every single one of you. Okay, my gorgeous Geminis, Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough about a living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough about a living, make a better place for you and for me. You and for me. You and for me. You and for me. Make a better place. Love you. Bye.